Let's smother it. Look at me.
Wow.
See how good I did that?
Oh.
See, I got it all put out, right?
Look at that.
So, here's what everybody else does. Everybody get back now. This is when panic sets in. I've done all the things you told me to do. I don't know what's going on.
Most of you. No, I just don't want to block your right view.
So, what we've got set up is my water.
No, I left it.
So half the people in our city that hadn't been to academies or anything smart will do something like this and watch what happens. Now what are they doing?
No fire.
They burned everything.
Did they do that with a 10 and or a 15-foot pole?
No.
Okay. So the grease that I had in that pot was about an 1/8 inch deep. We don't fry a lot with 1/8 inch deep, right? We may do a little saute and just keep from sticking at that level, but typically grease in that, something like that we're frying in is deeper than that. If I'd have dumped this in a 1 inch thick thing of grease, you'd have the fireball roll all the way out of this thing. And typically, that engulfs the people. And it's not the fire that rolls across you that hurts you. What is it? The hot grease. It's the hot grease. That sticks to you like napalm. Okay? And that's what, if you've ever seen TV shows or people on TV shows or talk shows that are terribly burned from something like this is why. You just kind of got to experience it. Not only the fireball, but the splatter, all the tiny little fireballs that you saw fly out. That was the oil flying. And that's what's going to get on us. The second number one thing, is that real? Some of you people that are getting a lot older, I don't know what it is about older people, specifically, you notice I didn't even look over that way, did I? Specifically women, what do we typically get up in the morning, run into the kitchen and start cooking breakfast in? Especially grandmas. What do you do? Their robes, their house coats, their little silky pajamas, that sort of thing. Are they fit skin tight like you do when you're 18? Very baggy, the arms are really hanging downy, right? Not the arms, but the clothes, right?
Sometimes do.
And then they reach across. So what I'm saying is there's a whole lot of potential for us with what we wear in a kitchen. We really have to be careful about, number one, what are we wearing? What is that material made out of? Are we smart? Do we have our head on straight? How many of you, as you go into a kitchen, you start doing something like a grease fire, do you literally go through a checklist in your mind? Okay, if this happens, I'm going to do this, this, and this. Absolutely zero of you will raise your hand unless you're a liar.